Big up JJJJound. Big up JJJJound. JJJJound have released some pretty interesting bits and pieces pertaining to their collaboration with Descente. Descente Outer Rain 3. It's a whole collection full of shit. You got clothes. I think you got some shoes too. No, you got clothes, you got socks, accessories, whatever else it may be. Loads of really good stuff. There's actually a really cool little lookbook they put together on their Instagram that you can check out some of the bits and pieces. One thing that I really love about this is that it does actually look like it's functional. It doesn't look like it's all just style. That's one thing that I like about it completely. But the funny thing I think about all these type of shoots where it's like this, what do you call it? This like urban outdoorsman type of shit. It really makes me laugh that none of this stuff is ever worn in its actual environment where it's meant to be worn in. It's always worn in like urban city environments, you know? Like it's just, but then I guess most people that wear this sort of stuff, you're not actually going to wear it when you go hiking. You're probably going to be wearing it, you know, sitting outside some trendy coffee shop somewhere in your city center. But it would be nice if we saw a lot of this stuff in its actual location where a lot of the technology, a lot of the fabrication, a lot of whatever could be tested, and we can see why the stuff is, you know, you pay the money you pay it for, you know? It'd be cool to see some of these down jackets, some of these waterproof jackets, some of these pants worn in its actual environment so we can see how it actually gets used day to day. But then I guess, like I said, most people are going to be buying this sort of shit aren't buying it because they want to test it. They're buying it because it looks fucking cool. So I guess that makes sense. Let's check out the blurb here, courtesy of JJJJound. It says, the Descente Outer Rain 2025 down jacket, hard shell parka, hard shell pants, reversible jacket, reversible vest, button-up shirt, warm-up long sleeve, polo hat, knit scully, crossbody bag, duffel bag, and socks. JJJJound's latest collaboration with Descente takes cues from its construction gear and everyday utility wear to create a full range of easy to wear blazers. Yeah, I was gonna say these pants do look kind of construction-y. You know, they do look like the pants that your builder would come in and wear. I actually had a moment. I don't do them anymore, but there was a time a few years ago where I was actually wearing those pants day to day as like pants to wear out and about. I used to get some weird looks and stuff, but I remember buying them in like a 44 waist or some shit, maybe a 46 waist, super baggy, and wearing them with my fucking Dr. Martens and shit around town and having the pockets, you know, full of, I don't know, trinkets, you know, iPhone, moleskin notebook, a couple of pens. So it's kind of funny because you kind of felt fake. You kind of felt like you were doing like handyman cosplay because you were wearing these builder pants, but you weren't actually a builder, and they were very new. The pants I had, like, they had like that kind of, you know, that sheen that you only have when you take your pants out of the packet, and they're very shiny. So they're very new, minimal creases, zero stains. No, there was not one bit of hard work ever got done in those pants, but I think they look really fucking cool. And nowadays, when I see, actually, weirdly enough, I see a lot of people out there, especially cleaners and stuff, wearing these, or these bin men, wearing these pants with these color blocks, actually, which I really always loved and would love to kind of actually make my own kind of style of. But one thing I do love about them is the color blocking, the contrasting. I really do like that. I think they give the pants a certain type of structure and a feel. I really do fucking love them, but that's a good little touch. Let's continue. It says the muted color palette makes the pieces versatile, easy to style, while bold graphics, real tree camo, and vibrant branding hits add a sharp contrast. What started as a nod to ski resort wear has evolved into a collection built for off-mountain use. The collaboration is functional, comfortable, and made to fit naturally into daily life. The JJJJound Descente collection is available from the 27th of November on JJJJound.com and the 28th on Descente.com. So it's a lot of good shit here, man. A lot of good shit. You got a lot of great jackets, as you can see here. That down jacket maybe is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. This down jacket is my favorite, especially with the. I always like how they, whenever JJJJound do collaborations like this, I always like how the JJJJound is always embroidered for the most part. Maybe apart from the footwear, a lot of the JJJJound branding and stuff is always embroidered. It's a nice little touch because if that was screen printed, that would obviously flake and peel off super quickly. So the fact that this is always embroidered, it's a nice little touch because it means it's going to last for a while. And if you're somebody that's buying this specifically because it's a JJJJound collaboration, you want everyone to know. You don't want the, you know, the branding to fall off. Everyone's going to see it. It's a nice contrast in color. It's a red text on black. You know, I like it. I like that. It's a nice little touch there. There's a reversible jacket here also, reversible vest. I think the reversible vest as well. Two different colors. There's also the construction pants. It's a nice button up. There's a long sleeve shirt that's kind of cool also. It's got this Y2K kind of style graphics here as well, with the arrows and the font, which looks like a default font. I'm not gonna lie, the font looks like a default free font, but still, I ain't mad at it. That thermal top. It also comes in different colors and font. This hat might be the most popular. This beanie, which I got similar to the beanie I'm wearing now, this kind of like tea cozy beanie with no rock. Because I think, I don't know what you call these. Are they called Scully? I think these are called Scullies more so. They're not called beanies. The ones that don't have the ones that you don't roll up. The ones that just kind of fall on your head. I think kids tend to like these a lot more. I know the, the acronym style of these type of Scullies, they go super crazy. Kids love them, love them, love them so fucking much. So I think these are going to go crazy. Everyone's going to be all over these Scullies, especially with the branding. Again, that's the only problem I'd have with this, is that the branding on the back is fucking screen printed, you know? That's a bother. I thought they did it all the time with embroidery, but I guess this is another example of them doing it screen printed. So it says JJJJound, Descente all-terrain Japan. So that's the only problem I have with this. It's that it's been, I would prefer if this has been embroidered so it could last a bit longer. Because this over time, if you wear it enough, it's going to crack, it's going to chip away, it's going to flip away, and then, you know, you don't have any branding left. The good thing is that maybe over time you have like the little shadow, you know, the little outline of whatever it said there, but you still want people to see it, innit? And also the text being in white, that's going to stain up. If you wear it enough, it's going to stain up as well. It's going to look all disgusting. Yeah, I'm not really for it. I'm not really all the way for it, but again, what do I know? More Scullies here, and there's also a pair of socks in 2 different colors, and there's also a nice little side bag, and also what looks like a tote, maybe more of a like a laptop-y type of bag as well, shape, in terms of it being 13 inches. So a fairly extensive little collaboration capsule. Again, continuing on what they do best when it comes to these small capsule collections. I recommend you check it out if you're that way inclined. Loads of really great stuff there. Loads of fucking really great stuff there. So big up JJJJound, big up All Terrain, or big up Descente All Terrain. Let me just say that. None of it done outdoors, by the way. None of it done on a hike. None of it done outside. But you can't be mad at it. You can't be mad at it because most people are going to buy this shit, don't even know what hike is, can't spell trail, have never been caught wet in their lives outside wearing expensive clothing. So I guess it is what it is. I guess it is what it is. We also have some news here courtesy of JJJJound regarding a new up-and-coming JJJJound collaboration for a pair of V4s. 990 V4s due to come out. I feel like we've seen this colorway from JJJJound a million times before, but they have an uncanny ability to make little tweaks, little alterations, little fucking edits, you know, little this, little that, and people still seem to be clamoring for them, me included. So I'm pretty sure I've seen this makeup. I've seen this exact color palette, this combination of khakis and browns and greens and off-whites and sails and blacks and mesh and noob. I've seen some of this. I've seen this before on another New Balance, but you keep seeing it many more times and you still want it. You know, it doesn't matter how often you see it, you still want it. They do a great job of doing that. It's actually one of their, weird enough, this color palette, although when I think of JJJJound, I think of like all black and navy for some reason. I still think of this stuff. I still think this is very near to what they do, you know, this kind of brown creamy color, which you'd maybe attribute more to like Travis Scott, which I think actually I guess his stuff is a little bit darker than this, but still I like how they have like various color palettes. It's not just the black and navy. They also have this type of stuff that they do that people also seem to be able to spot from a mile away, you know. So big up them on those. No idea when they're coming out. They just put the picture out there, everyone's going crazy. People have posted memes on the comments. No need to drop the other nano anymore. Dear JJJJound, you did it again. I thought you were just waiting for the 9th of the military. People are doing cheering fonts. Everyone's doing great emojis. Your team's creativity never ceases to amaze. I think that person's taking a piss. Yeah, everyone seems to be happy about it. Everyone in the comments seems happy. Flame emoji, dreams, is water wet, let's go, these look good, oh yeah, best. Yeah, so everyone seems to be happy in the comments about them. And this meme, of course, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Everyone is on it. Everyone seems to be on it. So big up JJJJound. Everyone seems to love them. Everyone seems to love them.